I was riding in pretty late at night. Saw a little bar sitting up kindly to itself on the side of the road. Thought maybe I'd pull in, have a drink, maybe a cup of coffee, make the road a little nicer. Walked in, looked over around the corner. A lot of different folks in there, but there was an old guy sitting at the corner that looked kind of familiar. So I thought I'd walk over and say hello. Sure enough, when I got close to him, it was who I thought it was. He called me by my name. He said, "What you doing in here?" I said, "Oh, I just come in. Got a long trip ahead and wanted a cup of coffee." I said, "What about you?" I said, "You're not a drinking man. I never known of you to drink, but here you are with a beer in your hand." He looked up at me. He said, "I'm getting older now." He said, "Things is changing a lot." Woke up one morning, my wife was gone. I don't really know what happened, but I'm pretty sure it was my fault. He said, "Now I sit at home alone." The bar room is kind of quiet. I always get in the corner. Don't have but a couple of drinks. It just makes it a little easier when I get back home. Old man looked at me and he said, "Son," he said, "what do you do now?" I said, "I still ride the rodeo circuits, go from place to place." He said, "How's your wife?" She's gone too. Things not like they used to be. Nobody wants to sit around and wait on a man anymore, especially when he's running up and down from state to state, playing with the rodeo. I said, "Well, what do you plan on doing?" He said, "All my plans are made." He said, "I guess all I need to do now is just kind of sit back and wait." I said, "What you waiting on, man?" I said, you don't do nothing now?" No. Everything that could be done has been done. I'm too old to do the things that I'd like to do. I'm too old to do the things I need to do. So now I just sit around. Kind of felt sorry for the old man. He looked over at me and he said, "Nah," he said, "don't think nothing about it." He said, "I'm 94 years old." He said, "I've lived a life that a lot of folks would be proud of." And he said, "I've lived one that a lot of people would faint if they even knew half the things I've done." He said, "Son, let me give you a little advice." He said, "As you travel through this life, try to do what's right. A lot of times you could swing left or swing right, maybe crack a feller's head, but sometimes you need to just hold your head up and walk away." He said, "I was never able to do that. That's why I got so many teeth out in the front. I thought it was better to fight than to walk." He said, "I could give you a lot of advice, but you probably wouldn't take much of it. He said, you're too much like I used to be. Hot-headed, hard-headed, however you want to call it." I walked out the door, said my goodbyes. Don't really figure I'll see the old gentleman again from the shape he was in. Looked like he was on death's door. All of you young folks out there, and all of you middle-aged folks, and even the older folks, if anything in this life that you want to do, don't procrastinate. Do it now. We never know when an automobile is going to sideswipe us, a train run over us, a stray bullet hit us. We just don't know what's in store for us in this life. Sometimes we need to listen to the old gentlemen, the ones that's done lived a long life. Me personally, I guess I'm somewhere in the middle or maybe a little more close to the end. than a lot of you out there. I need to think a little harder than some of you do, I guess. I'm not young and bulletproof anymore like I used to be. I used to think I was. Life is a complicated thing. When we're young, we think we've got it all. But when we get older, we realize how much we've missed. Sometimes I wish I could do it over. But then I look back and realize how lucky I was this go round. If I did it over and did some of the same stupid things, I might not be so lucky this time. I might have been buried when I was 23. We just don't never know. A lot of times as I'm riding down the road, I try to write songs. I sing a little song about different things. Maybe me and the old gentleman got one thing in common. Maybe I can sit back and relax a little bit and try to think about a song that would suit me and him. Baby's gone. I woke up alone. Her pillow lays beside of me. I don't know what went wrong, but I feel like she stayed gone. Baby's gone. Baby's gone. I've got a while to think of what I've done. My life and my friends run parallel, maybe to the end. Baby's gone. Baby's gone. Where, oh, where will I stay now? Baby's gone. Baby's gone. How sad and lonely it'll be. I don't know exactly how to write the ending. Guess me and the old gentleman will both have to figure that out in our own ways. Oh, God bless you all. Keep a smart head on your shoulders. Think as you go through life. Do the things you should do. Enjoy the things you can. Hope everything will be all right in the end. See you all soon. God bless you. Amen.